Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Joe, and today I've got a very special lesson for you. Learning vocabulary is essential if you want to become fluent at English. You need to know what words you're hearing or reading, and also how to use those words properly. That takes lots of vocabulary. You know it. My best advice for learning vocabulary has always been reading for fun. Now, before you stop watching, let me explain myself, and you're going to learn a lot from this video. Reading for fun means reading books or magazines or websites that you choose because they're interesting for you. These are not books or magazines or websites that a teacher chooses for you. The key is you have to like it. Don't read boring things like textbooks, because that is stuff that your brain doesn't really care about, so it doesn't remember for a long time, right? Can you remember back in middle school studying for a test, taking the test and then forgetting the stuff? That's what goes on. Your brain doesn't really care about it. So I'm going to demonstrate in this video the principle of learning through interesting materials by going over some facts and quotes about the famous soccer player Lionel Messi. I think lots of you certainly know who this person is, and many of you probably love him, okay? So this will be a good way to show you how you can use things that you're interested in, things that you love, to learn English. So imagine you are a soccer fan. Many people around the world are, but if you aren't, just imagine you are. Every day you look up lots of daily information about teams and players and scores in your own language. Okay? I am telling you that you should do this in English, because if you do, then you will learn wonderful English vocabulary without even studying. The key is what you're studying is something you're interested in and you know quite a bit about it already. So when you listen to it in English, you know basically what it's talking about, all right? And that can help you learn English words. Okay? Keep watching to find out how. So watch these facts and quotes about Lionel Messi and try to learn the vocabulary. And then stick around to the end of the video because there are going to be some listening questions. All right? Now, we just got started here, but I want to give you the first secret code in this video. And these secret codes are for you to send me a direct message on Instagram so I'll know you're a great student and I should have more time for you, all right? Less time for people who don't watch even the first 3 minutes of a video, but more time for people who watch the whole thing. I want that to be you. So the first secret code that I want you to send on Instagram to Teach Joe Crossman is Lionel Messi is amazing. Send me that secret code, okay? Now let's get on to the facts. Here's the first one. And you'll see which phrase I'm talking about that could be learned. Lionel Messi's first contract was written on a paper napkin because the team wanted to sign him immediately and no paper was available. This shows how desperately the team wanted to get him under contract. Now imagine you're a Lionel Messi fan and you know this fact in your own language, but that word desperately, you're trying to figure, okay, what's that mean? So desperately means trying really hard. That word is not only for soccer. That can be used in many ways. He was desperately trying to find a job. She was desperately trying to get the handsome boy to notice her. Okay, so that's a word that you could learn reading about Lionel Messi but it helps you in all forms of English, okay? Let's try number 2. He became the all-time leading scorer for Barcelona in 2012 at the age of 24. And he has just kept adding to that record since then. Okay? So what about all-time leading? That expression. That's not just for soccer. How about we say all-time leading, it means the number one, highest, or best. For example, lung cancer is the all-time leading cause of death among smokers. Okay, you can use it that way. It's kind of negative, but it's true. Or Titanic used to be the all-time leading money-making movie. Okay? All right, do you understand that? You can take those phrases about Lionel Messi and they can be used in different parts of English. Let's keep going. Number 3. At age 13, Messi and his family moved to Spain from Argentina to train with Barcelona's youth academy. But he has always seen Argentina as his home and has played for his home nation in international tournaments. Okay? So the expression played for, okay, phrasal verb played for, that equals he was on the team. Okay? So if I said, I played for my high school hockey team, or my favorite player used to play for Montreal. Okay? Here's number 4. As of 2019, Messi had won FIFA's Player of the Year 6 times. This recognizes him as one of the greatest players of all time. Okay? So, of all time, that equals that has ever existed or lived. So, Joe is the greatest teacher of all time. Or, I think that is the greatest movie of all time. Okay, you can use that expression in many different ways. Now you've made it this far and I want to congratulate you. The second secret code is soccer is super popular. Okay? But let's keep going. There's other facts and quotes I want to teach you. Number 5. Messi signed a new contract on May 19th, 2014, which increased his salary to 36 million euros per year before taxes. The highest salary at the time. Okay? Now the phrase at the time means at that point in history. Okay? In 2014, that was the highest salary. Okay? So at that time can be used a lot of different ways. The Eiffel Tower, which was built in 1889, was the tallest structure in the world at that time. So you know the Eiffel Tower in Paris, really tall tower. There's much, much taller things now, but in 1889, it was the tallest in the world. Okay? Another one, Rockefeller, who was an American oil man in the 1930s, was the richest man in America at that time. So back in the 1930s, he was the richest man in America. It's not true anymore because he's passed away and there's other richer people nowadays. But at that time, he was number 1. Okay? Let's go on to number 6. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing a happy and smiling child. I always help in any way I can, even if it's just by signing an autograph. A child's smile is worth more than all the money in the world. So this is a quote by Messi, and the expression worth more means it's more valuable. My car is worth more than your bicycle. That company is worth more than this one. All right, very useful expression. Number 7, I start early and I stay late day after day, year after year. It took me 17 years and 114 days to become an overnight success. Another quote, and an overnight success means a person or thing who becomes a star quickly. So that actor is considered an overnight success, right? Imagine somebody makes one movie and all of a sudden everybody loves them. Or that business is now an overnight success. Okay? Now Messi was saying he put in a lot of work to become an overnight success. So he's saying there's a lot of work. It's not just luck. Number 8. A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep. All right? So doesn't concern himself means doesn't care about. A confident man doesn't concern himself with what other people think of him. She is a very self-confident girl, so she doesn't concern herself with rumors and gossip. Okay? Very, very useful phrase. All right, here's number 9. This is our last quote. Before we get to number 9, though, I want to give you the third secret code. And the third secret code is great vocabulary. Send that to me in a direct message on Instagram. Here's number 9, the last quote. You can overcome anything if and only if you love something enough. Okay? So if and only if. That expression means it is used to introduce a condition. A condition. This has to happen first before that happens. So, I will go to the party if and only if you promise we can leave by midnight. Okay, the condition is I don't want to stay late. The next one, she can accept the job if and only if her parents let her. Okay, so there's a condition for her getting a job. All right. I hope you enjoyed those facts and finding that vocabulary. Very useful. And it all just comes from Lionel Messi web pages. Here are 3 true or false questions. Tell me down below in the comments if you think they're true or false. Number 1, Lionel Messi is from Argentina. True or false? Number 2, he plays for Barcelona. Is that true or false? And number 3, he has the record for most Barcelona goals. Is that true or false? Okay? So that is the end of today's lesson. If you want to learn more, then I'm going to put a link here and you can click on it and keep on learning, keep on listening, improving your skills, because that's the most important thing. Okay? And until next time, I'll see you later. And by the way, congratulations, Argentina. See ya.